Hey guys, I'm Tanya from Epitome of Living.
And this is Mauricio Travels. And today we are here in Sri Lanka.
And I'm super excited to show you how amazing and beautiful this country truly is. So we spent 10 days in Sri Lanka and we got to experience some of the most amazing temples, scenic views, beautiful beaches, and gorgeous waterfalls.
And of course, we can't forget about the amazing food that we've had on this trip. Also, the local people that we met along the way and the nightlife. On top of that, some really unique experiences that you're only going to get here in Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is located in the Indian Ocean just southeast of India. So much of their food and cultural influences are from India. The international airport is located in Colombo, so most trips will begin and end in this city or the neighboring city, Negombo. I only had a day and a half to explore both while I waited for my friend Mauricio to arrive.
My first time. You're my first driver. My name is Tanya.
Negombo has nice beaches, and you can even take a boat tour to see monkeys. Colombo is much more city-like. Hey!
So, kind of random, I ended up on day one attempting to go to the beach, but instead of the beach, I ran into some random guy who was super nice and showed me Negombo, which is a city next to Colombo. And we ended up taking a boat tour to see some monkeys, feed the monkeys, and get to see how the locals live, so that was pretty cool. And then I walk out and this random guy tells me, hey, you have to go to this ceremony. It's Poya Day. Literally, like, hop into a tuk-tuk and head to a major Buddhist temple, and then we went to a ceremony. So it's pretty dope.
Poya days are religious holidays celebrated on every full moon following the Buddhist lunar calendar. So at least once a month, people get a day off to celebrate. I was really glad to have seen this.
For a few hours in the evening, traditionally dressed dancers and elephants roam the streets with music and performances. I spent the rest of my evening observing this cultural event until my friend Mauricio landed.
We're here. We made it. We made it.
This was a huge mistake. The next day I found out that all the roads are incredibly windy, which led to me feeling carsick. We ended up stopping by Pinduragala Elephant Orphanage, which is the first time I'd ever been to one, thinking that they were all ethical. I was wrong. They claim to have rescued these animals from being used in festivals, but this is just a tourist trap. I was heartbroken to see them with ropes around their neck and encouraging elephant rides. We didn't stay long and continued our drive 3.5 hours to see one of the most unique temples I'd ever seen.
Where are we headed?
Ambulawawa, is that how you say it?
Yeah, we go for now in Ambulawawa. It's a nice view up there. Let's go like 5 minutes.
This is Asanka. He's a tour guide I found on Instagram who drove us all around the island for 5 whole days for about around $400.
5-minute drive in a tuk-tuk. What do you want to see?
Temple.
What else?
Monkey. Never mind, I found one.
Now, you may have seen this amazing temple with the spiral staircase on Instagram by now, It is as jaw-dropping in person as it is in pictures. This mountain sits around 3,500 feet above sea level in the district of Kandy. When you enter, there are monkeys running around and you are surrounded by expansive green forest that stretches as far as the eye can see. When you enter the temple, you can start walking up the staircase and there are openings along the way where you can get a glimpse of a view that awaits you towards the top. The staircase gets unbelievably narrow, and there are people passing in both directions. You get to enjoy a 360 view of breathtaking scenery. On a clear day, you can see endless mountains and valleys of green forests and rivers. It's like staring at a painter's masterpiece.
So this is a super tight space, like barely my foot will fit here.
This is not for fat people or people with big asses, like big heads.
It's not gonna work, oh my gosh. So we made it to the top here, but this place is so narrow, like it's hard. You have to pass each other too. People going up, people going down. Look at these steps, oh my gosh. It's crazy.
She's stuck. So where are we?
We're at a Buddhist temple in Kandy.
Another amazing temple worth visiting while in Kandy is on the hill of Bahirawakanda, known for the giant Buddha statue that can be seen from almost anywhere in the city. There is a small fee of 200 rupees, which is less than $1 US. You must remove your footwear to enter, and like most religious establishments, you do need to be covered from your shoulders to your knees, so bring lighter outerwear because it gets quite hot and humid. The temple is quite beautiful. You can walk up and explore the beautiful art and creative designs. Because it's on a hill, you also have great views of the surrounding landscape. We booked one of the sweetest Airbnbs in Kandy, Villa Sky Garden, for only $60 a night.
This is our beautiful Airbnb. Just lovely. And we have our own private pool. So we're up at 3 a.m. because we have to go catch sunrise at, I don't know, hike up some rock and get the view of Sigiriya. We will be visiting Sigiriya also and another Buddhist temple.
So it is 3:15 in the morning and this one has me wide awake to see the sunrise with a few hours of sleep. We're gonna go to Yapahuwa Temple and Sigiriya Lion Rock. So it's supposed to be amazing. It's a 2-hour ride plus an hour hike, so hopefully we can make it in time. Should be fun.
Yep.
It's 5:30.
Here we go.
Good morning, we made it. Now we gotta hike, make it before the sun rises. Get some nice time lapses. See the sun rise with the nice view. Hopefully we get some good footage for you guys. Some drone action. We'll see. Good morning.
We made it up here to watch the sunrise. It's up already, but this is our next destination right there. So heading to that rock. Whatever, you made it look easy. And there's more. How was that hike?
Amazing.
20 minutes.
3 in the morning wake up call.
Yep. We're here at Sigiriya Lion Rock, and we're gonna climb this big mountain or rock that we saw earlier today. So let's go. Well, we made it to the lion's paws here. The lion's head actually fell down. Tourist guide just told me that. And we still have to climb all the way up there. You ready for this? We're about to go up 1,000,000 steps. Well, to me it's 1,000,000. But that's what it looks like.
After watching that magical sunrise on Pinduragala Rock, we drove to Sigiriya. This ancient rock fortress is often referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. It's a 45-minute hike up to see the ancient ruins of a palace.
So I made it all the way to the top of Sigiriya.
She got in trouble.
Yeah, I got in trouble because I flew my drone. And there's no signs that say you can't fly a drone, first of all. So, but we were over there earlier today. Hey, there. Yep.
Yapahuwa Rock Fortress was our last stop for the day. It is far out of the way, so people rarely visit it. It was completely empty when we got there, and it began to rain. We got into our hotel fairly late at night. If you have time, I'd recommend a couple of nights here at Aarunya Resort. Each room feels secluded and is a good distance from all other rooms. You get your own private jacuzzi overlooking the green landscape. It also has an awesome affinity pool worth dipping into. They also offer spa services, and the food here is amazing. This is probably one of the most luxurious hotels on the island. And rooms can range anywhere from $400 to $1,000 a night.
So we're here in Norelia. We're catching a train to Ella station. And
Yeah, so we're going to try our best to capture as much footage from the landscape. It's supposed to be really nice. And we're also going to get the opportunity to hang off of the train and get some really good footage from it.
we'll show you what that's like. It sounds scary, actually.
We took the 7-hour train ride from Kandy to Ella. You can reserve seats, but we showed up for second class seats. They were first come, first serve, and $17 USD. Make sure you go on the blue train and don't get first class seats with AC if you want to hang off the side of the train. When you get to Ella, you can also visit the 9 Arches Bridge and watch the train go by. If you fly your drone, beware there are massive beehives under the bridge, and if you fly your drone too close, they will attack it.
Welcome to Ella, Sri Lanka. We're at the 9 Arch Bridge.
So today we're going to showcase this beautiful landscape as well as modern marvel behind us. We're going to get some drone footage, some more images, and try to show you a different side of Sri Lanka.
Welcome to the Diyaluma Waterfall. Almost there.
In this area like Adams Peak, but we chose to do a waterfall hike with our limited time at Diyaluma Falls. This is the second tallest waterfall in Sri Lanka, after Bahirawakanda Falls.
Hey everyone, so we made it to Diyaluma Waterfalls. We made it to the top.
Yep, and it just started raining right now, but now we're having tea, Sri Lankan tea, and it comes with milk. So,
Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad.
So today we stumbled upon a place called the Heritance Tea Factory. We're actually staying in this place right behind us. And all I can say is it's been a very interesting experience so far.
Everyone's been so nice and accommodating, and this place is massive. It's beautiful. And tonight we have a very unique dinner experience waiting for us.
So more to come.
Can't wait to show you.
We'll show you guys some stuff.
If you are in Noor area, I highly recommend to stay at the Heritance Tea Factory, which was turned into a luxurious hotel. It costs around $200 per night, but they provide top-notch service, and this was one of my favorite experiences. When you arrive, they greet you with tea tasting. I never liked tea until I came to Sri Lanka. Throughout the day, they will also turn on the generator just for show. While you're on the property, you can visit their small tea factory and learn about how tea is produced. They have the option for you to join in and experience tea picking for yourself. The property is beautifully situated on a large hill, and you can walk around and explore their garden as well. While they have great brunch and dining options in their regular restaurant, the main reason we came was to experience their unique dinner on a train carriage. We couldn't pass this up. We start off with grabbing a drink in the lobby, and then we head to the train. This is a fine dining experience at $75 per person for a 6-course meal. Besides the food being amazing, the staff truly made the experience. No, this train doesn't actually move, but the staff surely plays the part. This may have been one of the most memorable dinners I've had.
Today is our beach day, and we have 3 stops today. The first is Gaul, and then we're going to Diyaluma and Waligama.
Yeah, so it's all about the beach, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean? Sun, bikinis, sand, beautiful women.
For the last few days of our trip, we spent on the coast of Waligama. From here, you can take a tuk-tuk to Gale and visit an Instagram-worthy lighthouse. They have a nice little beach town to explore. You'll have a chance to go surfing, find a rope swing, and meet the infamous puppet man on the beach.
It has black color also.
That one's really funny.
Baggage
It's
is
just too big for me.
no. Written bag in baggage, not heavy.
What is that though? What is it?
He is medicine man.
He's the medicine man?
Yes.
She's a medicine woman.
Yeah.
And then what is this one then?
This is good lucky man.
I want the
Good
lucky
luck.
man.
She needs a lucky man.
Give me that. Not tight. Open close. Yes, correct.
And this is also where you'll find great nightlife.